What's going on, dickweeds? That's better. Hey? Fucking rights. I'm on the girls... Yeah, the Girl Scout cookies. Starts off tasting okay, but... the second toke's kind of like, I don't know. It's like sucking on an exhaust pipe. It doesn't taste very good. Donna gave me my Saturdays back. I mentioned that yesterday. I don't know how many of you cocksuckers watched. Today I'm drinking the Molson Canadians. What beer's all about? Hey? Fucking rights. Today's Saturday. The fucking, the snow, the storm. Did it stop yet, Donna?
Yeah.
The storm has ended. Hey? Yeah, the storm has ended. Well, I was gonna take you guys outside and show you guys the...
Oh, well, here, give it back.
Okay. I am gonna take you cocksuckers inside and show you guys some stuff. Hang on here. I gotta get my boots on. I don't know how many times I shoveled last night. The plow went by like so many times. I think I shoveled the end of the driveway, like the snowbank the plow put there, 4 or 5 different fucking times at least last night. The last time I shoveled last night was at 3 or 3:30 a.m. That's when it was. Okay, hang on here. Here's what the weather looks like. The snow has finally stopped. Hey, hang on. I'll show you guys how much snow we actually got. It's easier to see from this side. Here's the neighbor's house. She hasn't been home in a while. Look at her driveway. The plow went by and fucking nailed her. Like, look how deep that is. That's like up to my cock right there. That's how much we had to shovel right here. It probably wouldn't have been so bad. Or it probably would have been a lot worse, actually. That's what I meant. porcupine tailings came by last night and plowed the driveway. Well, you could probably tell that a plow pushed the snow, right? Well, that was porcupine tailings. You guys might know porcupine tailings from the comment section down below. Hey, cigarette holder to you, buddy. Thanks for the snow removal. Hey, but did you guys fucking see that though? I don't know what I showed you. Hang on, let me go back. I'm fucking wasted. I've been pounding back the beers since like I don't even know what time. The sun wasn't even fucking up yet. Anyway, look at that. It's fucking deep. Anyway, let's go in the house. It's kind of chilly out here. I'm freezing my cock off. I think I got icicles on the bottom of my ball bag. Some of you cocksuckers might be wondering why the car's parked right there at the end. I'm gonna get to that. I'll tell you guys. Look at this snow machine. We've barely seen any of those all winter long because we haven't had very much snow. Finally today, well, we've seen a few snow machines, but like today they've been like whipping down the street though, because like there's enough snow to like fucking go anywhere in town on a snowmobile right now. A snow machine, snowmobile. A snowmobile machine. Okay. So now that you've seen the driveway, I'll tell you cocksuckers why the car's parked at the end. The lady who lives next door, she's been circling around all day wanting to get in her driveway, but she wants to drive through mine because she's done that before. And I spent so much time shoveling that driveway, I ain't about ready to let anybody go through my driveway at all. You gotta shovel your own. So if she wants to get in, she's gotta shovel all that fucking snow. That's not my problem. Right, Donna? Mm-hmm. I removed her snow before when the plow went by, and the only thing I got out of it was, you know, I got a letter from the Timmins housing saying I was harassing her. So I ain't moving any of her fucking snow. Donna brought over some chili nachos. Chili cheese nachos. I'll show you guys what it looks like. Looks like that. It looks like there was nachos there and Donna squatted down on top of them. Did you shit on my nachos, Donna?
No, I did not shit on your nachos.
Anyway. It looks like Donna shit on my nachos. Okay, Donna, are you coming over here or are you going to stand in the kitchen all day?
I had to do that and make sure that stuff was off. What do you think?
It's okay. Probably should just went to Wendy's.
No.
It's actually not too bad. The only thing missing with these nachos, right, is sitting in front of the TV watching a TV show. That would have made it perfect. Would you like to say anything, Donna?
No.
Anyway, that's all the notes I got. I don't have any other fucking notes. Got anything to say?
I only have the thing to say that I told you about.
We'll tell them.
Okay.
Come on.
So anyways, so like the Canadian border people that do like for immigration, right? I don't even know how it happened, but okay, so right now in Canada, for students that are in Canada right now, all across Canada, okay, is 807, like 100,000 and something immigrants here for schooling, okay? They said the large majority of that is the East Indians, okay? That's
Okay, so there's a bunch of people here for schooling.
Yeah, but altogether,
A large majority is East Indians.
yeah, that are here for schooling, okay?
Okay, that's what I got so far.
Okay, so when they come here to Canada for schooling, they have to have like some type of acceptance, some type of letter.
This is mine.
Yeah, schooling.
Why is it over there?
Because when you push it over here and anyways.
Hey, keep going.
And they also have to apply for like a visa, like a whatever that visa is called, like not an immigration visa, but like anyways. So I don't know how it came about, but this East Indian student, right, that's been here, I guess
We're in Timmins, Ontario, for those of you that didn't know.
yeah, so somewhere in, I think it was in Ottawa it started or something. So I didn't know the Canadian people, like the government people, actually can come to your house for stuff, okay?
Yeah, they can come to your house, Donna.
So the immigration, the border people went to this East Indian's place, like where he lived, because the papers that were used over in East India, right, to file for like that visa, I forget the name of that visa, but the visa that to come here, right? The papers were all fraudulent. The guy that filled them out, like he never even wrote his name. Everything was just like a stamp, right? And so the fucking border people, right, are saying, okay, like, you can't, these aren't legal documents to be in Canada, right? So 700 so far are, like, they have to deport them. They have to go back to, because they came
So the
here.
700 Indians are heading back to India.
Yeah, they found 700. The government people are going to their houses. They're actually going to their fucking houses, and the East Indian people are saying, oh, I had no idea about this and all this other stuff, like the students, right? But I don't know. I would think if you're going to another country, right, you'd make sure like your documents are good.
Gotta have your documents in order.
You know, so I didn't even know like that was like I said, I didn't know that government people even go to people's houses.
So what happens if they get caught? They get a free trip home.
Yeah, like they don't have documents the right ones, the legal ones to be here. So they have to go back, they have to be deported back.
Well, that's the thing though, there's so many fucking Indians from India here in Canada right now.
Mm-hmm.
That they're probably like, well, I don't know for sure, but I imagine they're all like shacking up together, you know, like.
Mm-hmm. And Timmins here, right?
Yeah. Probably got a couple living in your attic, you know.
They will rent an apartment, like a 2-bedroom apartment, right?
Mm-hmm.
A 3-bedroom apartment, and then put an ad up, and it'll be like, only looking for men, like guys living.
Only looking for men.
Yeah, to live in the apartment.
That sounds fucked.
It says no girls, men only, and it says like East India.
That's how I met Donna. I was looking for an apartment and she had an ad up looking for men.
No. So like the whole bunch of them will rent a 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom place, right? Like, you know, 5 or 6 of them will be 5 guys or 6 guys will be in a 2-bedroom place. And the same as the girls. The girls also stick together, right? And they will only rent, if they have a room for rent, it's only to another East Indian girl. They don't like share.
They don't like to share.
Mm-mm. They don't like that. Like they're.
Well, there's 700 of them sharing plane tickets back home. Or not plane tickets, but the plane ride. Hey? Or the boat ride. Is it a plane or boat they come in on?
I don't know.
I don't know either. How did they get here? Anybody know? Leave a comment down below. I don't have a clue how they get here. I woke up one morning and fucking Timmins, Ontario was taken over by fucking Indians from India. The East Indians. Everything here is like run by the East Indians now. Harvey's, McDonald's, A&W,
Swiss Chalet,
Walmart. What else is there, Donna? Pizza. 2-for-1 pizza. Tim Hortons. Wendy's.
The cab company.
The cab companies, yeah.
Honestly, there's like one guy runs one, and he's a white guy, right? Okay.
Yeah.
But he hires like you don't really see two. I'm not joking. In Timmins here, there's not many white people driving cabs.
Not anymore.
And the other cab company that opened up is an East Indian. So yeah, so they're a cab company.
And we're in Timmins, Ontario. There's not too many places. Everything's taken over by the East Indians. Now you go to KFC, right? Nobody lines up there to get anything. Like it's dead.
Mm-hmm.
And you have like 12 East Indians inside the store, all standing around, like, you know, having like party time. Well, they are. They're like living it up. They got the tunes playing. They're like probably like. Well, I don't want to say what they're doing because I don't really know. But everybody's having like a party in there. Like I pulled up to Harvey's one day. We were talking about KFC because that's one of the worst places for that. Mm-hmm. We went to Harvey's one day to get a fucking poutine, and the East Indians that run the place, like they were just like doing their own shit in there. Like they didn't give a fuck if you were ordering or not. They didn't, you know, they didn't care that we were at the window waiting for our order. And
the one time, remember we went there and we placed our order. And we got to the window and the guy kept his back to us the whole time. He wouldn't even look at us.
And he just kind of like puts the bag behind himself. Didn't even make no eye contact. Didn't even turn his head. All we seen was the back of his head. He takes the bag and he kind of like reaches it out the window at us. Like he's not. We're not worth him turning around to look at us to serve us. You know what I mean?
No, not that time.
Oh, different time. Okay.
Yeah. We placed an order. And we went there, and the guy, we're waiting to pay, right? We're waiting to pay for our food, right? And the guy, for, I don't know, like at least 5 minutes, right? Stood there with his back to us, right? So I told fucking Murray you're driving. I said, just go. Just fucking go. I'm not waiting anymore.
Yeah, we placed an order, and the guy had his back to us like we were garbage.
Like, I'm not waiting for...
So when the order was probably almost done and ready to go, we just drove away. Fuck them. Fuck them!
the Tim Hortons.
Canadian Tire. That's all East Indians too. Mm-hmm. I don't even know why they call it Canadian Tire anymore. It should be called Indian Tire. India Tire. Welcome to India Tire.
Well, what the heck was I gonna say? Like Tim Hortons, right? There's like some of those East Indian girls that work there. You can say thank you or whatever. There is nothing like they're just rude. They're just rude.
Rude as fuck.
Like no smile, no like just look at you like a piece of shit and give you your coffee or whatever. And The Shoppers, hey?
Shoppers Drug Mart.
Okay, there is a couple of, it's not all East Indians that work in
You know
there.
what the worst is? The bank.
They don't stay the fuck out of your business at all. They
All concerned with what your money's for and what you're taking
Yeah.
it out for.
and
It's
how
none of your
the-
fucking business. I don't know you. Why'd I gotta tell you why I want my money for? I've taken all my money out of the bank. All of it. Every last fucking dime. I would have said every last cent, but we don't have pennies no more. Every last nickel and dime I took out.
No, that is true. But they want to know what your money's for. What are you doing with the money? Like why do you like? It's none of their damn business. I don't think they can ask you that, but they do. They make
Like, I'll even show you. I took a big lump sum out. That's in my personal safe now. Because, like, I'm not leaving anything in the bank. And my walking around money, it's not in my pocket. I think I got it up there, don't I? Can you reach up there? You don't got, like, taco shit on your hands, do you?
Just give me a second. I don't.
Hang on a second. I think I stuck my wallet up there. I don't remember where I put my wallet. I don't like when I'm drinking alcohol. I don't like to carry my wallet around because like I lose shit, right? I think I put it up on there. But I even showed you guys. I took everything out of my bank. Like I got a big lump sum. I got my own personal safe here now, but I don't have a savings account anymore at the bank. I'm not even joking. Those motherfuckers over at the bank, they ask too many questions.
What are you doing with the money? Why do you need
It's
this
my
much?
money. Why do I gotta tell you? So look, I'll even show you. I took all my cash, dude. This is just some like right here. That's all hundreds. That's probably about $1,000 right there. I think it is $1,000. And then right here is I think there's only like $200 or so in there. But I put the rest of it in my savings, and this is just my walking around money. I'm not leaving anything in the bank anymore. I quit the bank. When Trudeau pulled that bullshit on the truckers, right? That got me a little bit like worried about my own money, right? And then as time went on and people were saying, well, Trudeau wasn't found guilty. He was it was pretty much justified what he did, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't like that. And so, like, I started to think, and then a lot of people been saying, like, this and that. And then I heard that the banks over in America,
yeah,
some of them started to close down. There's people online saying, like, there's hundreds of people online saying the bank took, like, thousands of dollars from them and they can't ever get it back. So I went down to my bank and I took every fucking last cent out. I don't even know if my bank account exists anymore. They might have closed it on me. I don't know. But I'm not leaving fuck all in the bank. Why are we talking about this?
The East Indians.
Oh yeah, I went to the bank and the East Indian, the female there, she was all up in my business, like all of my money, like it was her money or something. Like, what are you spending this on? Where are you going with it? You know?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you need so much? Like, fuck off. I've never been asked so many questions before by anybody like in my country ever, and you're asking me this shit? Like, give me all my fucking money.
Why do you need the money? Why can't you get a bank draft? Like, it's...
Yeah, so I like said, well, why can't you just like fuck off? Just give me everything out of my bank account. And she had no choice. She gave me my stuff, and I quit. And I don't want no bank account no more. The East Indians are getting too pushy. You tell me what I gotta do with my fucking money? Fuck you. Hey?
Although, like, there's been times I've been in there, right? And you'll say, oh, I need whatever out, right? And there's a roll their eyes, always rolling their fucking eyes, like
they're so much better than we are.
Yeah, like,
so yeah, I don't want a bank account anymore. I quit.
Oh, I was gonna say with that bank stuff too. Remember when that fucking what's that cell phone company, Rogers? Remember when that fucking there's like this big outage and you couldn't go in, have access to your bank account. Remember, like you couldn't even go to the bank machine to take it out because Rogers is like if you're not from Canada, it's like I thought it was just like a cell phone company, but apparently like they do other things too, right?
Yeah, they rape your bank account.
Yeah, like, and a lot of people are saying you should always have cash on you, which is true because it will like that. Nobody could get cash out.
You guys might remember a few years back, Christmas time, bank took all my money out. Donna was pissed off. I got a Christmas video where I had Christmas pretty much by myself. The bank did that to us. They took my money. It was a bank error. They couldn't give me back my money at Christmas time when I needed the money. I had to wait till the New Year. The New Year rolled around, I think it was like the 2nd of January, the 3rd of January, right? All of a sudden my money's back in the account. But I needed that money for the fucking holidays. That was our fucking Christmas money. The fucking bank took everything. I had no access to any of my fucking money. All because I don't even really know why. They made a mistake and fucked me over for the holidays. You know? I really don't know why that all happened. But it did. And I'm tired of banks. Too many fuck ups. You know? And not to mention that, like my son Justin, our youngest son, Justin, the Jizz, hey? He went and opened up a bank account where I had my bank account. I was over at the Royal Bank, up on Pine Street here. And when he goes in to get his money, the ladies give him such a hard time, like it's not even his money. Yeah. They make him feel like he should fucking kill himself. He hates going into the bank.
Yeah,
They really make him feel like killing him fucking self.
He has called me over a couple times. Like I'll go in.
She's had to go over there and explain to the bank teller why.
Different things because
where he's already explained this and it's his account. They shouldn't need like his mother to come over and explain like.
And they get like and all of a sudden, right? Because like if he's taking a long time at the bank, I'll like just go in and look, right? And he'll be like, if he sees me, he's like whatever. And I've gone over there, and the lady is treating him like shit, but her back is turned, right? And he'd say like whatever, right?
He earns his own money, but he has to ask permission from the fucking bank people to take it out. That doesn't make sense.
The last time I was there, the lady had her back was turned, so she had no idea I was standing there, right? So when she turned around and I was standing there, and she said to Justin, "And who is this?" And I said, "I am his mother." All of a sudden, he's always.
All of a sudden, her fucking tune changed. She fucking dude.
Yeah, there no questions asked.
She gave the Chiz the cash that he wanted out of his own account.
Yeah.
But it took for his mother to fucking be standing beside him. Yeah. Like, what the fuck is going on? He's a 23-year-old man.
Yeah,
He shouldn't be going through that to get his own money out of his own fucking bank. We're in Timmins, Ontario. That's what happens here. There's a lot of cheese, Don. I would say too much cheese on some of them.
Well, it's a ladle. That fucking. I want to say something quickly. How you said the lady that lives next door drove by today, eh?
Oh yeah, she drove by. I think she wanted to go to her house, but
did you notice where her eyes were when she was driving by?
Yeah, on our house.
Yeah.
She's hooked on us.
I don't even know why she would drive. Okay, well, yeah, I guess to use our driveway, but you can't honestly think that somebody went out of their way to shovel your fucking driveway, because that's not going to happen, eh?
Nope.
I wish it snowed like another fucking 10 centimeters. Build that fucking bank up.
It's big.
It's really big.
It's cockeye. Anyway, sorry about the boring video. Fuck all's happened here today. It's been a real boring Saturday. The storm kept going, but
Finally.
yeah, it's done now. I think it's not snowing anymore, so hopefully it's done. Hopefully it's over with. I'm not even joking though. I shoveled the driveway 3 or 4 times yesterday, mine and the neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
And the plow went by 4 or 5 different times last night, and I'm talking like really high snow. Well, using the neighbors, and I went outside each time and removed that. Last time was like at 3:30 this morning, 3:30 a.m. Normally I wouldn't go and do that, but the neighbor pays me, and today's Saturday, and I don't know if they had some Saturday shit to do, right? So I had to make sure that I had to make sure they can get into the driveway.
Did you mention too? What's his face came by and wasn't that last night?
Who?
Sirocco. Didn't they come last night? I thought so.
Porcupine tailings. I said that.
Oh, well, I don't.
Cigrit holder to you. I'm pretty sure I said that at the beginning of the video.
I don't know if you did. Were you outside when you said it? Because if that.
Oh, maybe I was. I might have been outside.
Okay, well, I didn't hear you.
Well, yeah, Cigrit holder to porcupine tailings. He plowed my driveway, so I only really had to do the neighbor's driveway this morning. But at 3:30 a.m., I had to do both driveways. The big. Because the plow went by, you know.
The big plow.
Yeah, that cocksucker. He really nailed us. He showed no fucking mercy. Fucking prick. Why did I do all the talking today, Donna?
I talked a bit, and then we started
No,
talking.
You didn't.
I said the thing about the East Indian students here, the fraudulent fucking documents. And then that went into, we talked about...
I had, speaking of the East Indians, I got, this happens all the time. Hang on. So I got an East Indian on here, says to me, hello. I say hello. They say, I'm doing good. I was just wondering if you're, you've heard about the good news yet. That's what it says. You've heard. They sent me this message back in December and I ignored them. They said, have you heard the good news? I'll just show you guys. They're using somebody else's name, so I gotta cover the person's name up because it's not the East Indians' name. Anyway, hang on. Can you put your finger over that person's name, Donna? All the way down, yeah. Okay, so they always steal somebody's account. That's why I don't want you to see the name because I don't know if that person wants their name shown. But anyway, look at all the stuff that they say hello. This is back in December, and then they say this to me, and then I say yes, he has risen. Hey, and then they say hello. This was today. And obviously they copy and pasted the same thing because it's spelled. You can see the question mark at the end has the same space after yet. Everything's exactly the same. And I said, there isn't any good news. And they said this bullshit because they lead into this shit here. And then they eventually want your info so they can rob you, right? And then I said, the good news is the Indians from the East are getting arrested for scamming people. And right away they blocked me. Fucking rights. Anyway, that happens all day fucking long.
I was gonna say something else when you said that. It's tax season, right? So.
But I don't understand that how the East Indians, the Indians from India, they come here And all they do when they get here is fucking try to scam the fuck out of you. They try to scam the fuck out of you.
They call you
all day long.
Yeah, they'll call, right? And they'll say, "Oh,
Yeah.
no, the government, you have to pay us money."
Yeah, when you don't answer on the Facebook, the messenger, they start calling your house. And they give you all kinds of threats, how they're going to take you to jail. Most of the time, they're going to take you to jail by dragging you by the nuts. I don't know how they think that's believable here in Canada, because here in Canada, we know that the cops ain't coming to drag you by the nuts. But the Indians from India, when they pretend to be the police from here, they tell you they're coming to get you, and they're gonna drag you by the nuts.
They say the police are on their way, and they're the government.
Yeah,
so
they're the government. The police are on their way. They're gonna drag you by your nuts. The only way that you could stop this from happening is by giving them your social insurance number or your bank account information.
Yeah.
If you can give them those kind of things where they can fuck with your shit, the cops won't come and get you and drag you by your nuts. It's every day. Well, I shouldn't say every day. There's 1 or 2 days a week that it doesn't happen. But most of the time it's... And every time you answer, like when they go on the... so you can hear them when they call... Well, I don't have a phone. So when somebody calls me, they call me on the tablet, right? So when I get called, it's always a fucking East Indian calling me pretending to be a cop. Every time.
Or the government. The government, they're letting him know that police are on their way.
Yeah. And every time the government calls me, it's an East Indian. Or when the police call me, it's an East Indian. It's always an East Indian. It's like, where am I, in fucking India?
They say, oh, they should be there very soon. Very, very soon.
They should be pulling up any minute. I said, well, I'll fucking wait, bud. You can stay on the phone here with me and listen for them. Oh, you better watch. When they get there, they're going to drag you by your nuts. Well, I got some big nuts, I hope, you know. Anyway, the phone call usually ends with them blocking you and...
Or they'll start like, fuck you. Like if you start
swearing. Yeah, they've swore at me so many times. Because I don't want to give them my bank information. Fuck you, you know? Fuck you, fuck off. They keep going. It never ends. Anyway, I don't understand why here in Canada that's allowed. Like, there's just so many, Trudeau lets in the Indians from India, right? He gives them, like, whatever deal they got for college or university or whatever. But they come here and they fucking call you all day long. Not all of them, but a lot of them call you all day long. Or they spend most of their time on the internet sending you fucking messages asking you if you heard about some fucking grant or some special thing that Canada's giving you that will help pay all your fucking bills off and get you out of debt. But the only thing is you got to give all your bank information.
Yeah.
And, anyway.
Like, they'll, at one point when I did have a cell phone, right? They would actually somehow take your number, use that number to call other people. So your phone number was coming up. Right?
Yeah, so now they're using your number. And then people are calling you
saying,
back.
Your number's on my phone. And it's like, I didn't call you.
So, yeah, here in Timmins, Ontario, when somebody... Like, I don't have a phone, like I said. People call my tablet. So sometimes people call my tablet and say, your number's on my phone. And you know what I say to them? Oh, I never tried calling you. There's East Indians here in Timmins that fucking... They call me and then they use my number afterwards to call you. They just fucking... You know what I mean? And the person usually understands after I'm done explaining what's going on and the call ends. I didn't try calling you. An East Indian tried calling you under my fucking name. Like under my phone number. So that, if anything went back on them, it'd actually come back on me, because it's my phone number, I guess. Fucking bastards. Anyway, why were we talking about that?
I don't know.
Oh, the 700. You said there's 700 getting deported.
Yeah, no, I don't know why we're talking about.
But they start, yeah, they I don't know if they're the same ones, but they keep calling me. Okay. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm going to get in my road dog. And Donna's going to get in some final words.
Stay happy, stay safe, be kind, enjoy your Saturday night, and have a good night.
I don't know why the East Indians keep calling me. And sending me messages too. They won't leave me alone.
Wonder what they do with the money though that they, some old people, not all old people, but some old people fall into their scam.
Yeah, they take the money and they send it back to India to their families. You know why?
Why?
Because they don't care about you and your family. They want to take what you have and give it to their fucking...
When I was reading that thing, the guy was saying he came here to, go to school and he has a part-time job so he can send the money back to his family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the same thing when they scam you.
They're sending that money back to their family?
Yeah, so their family can, survive and whatnot.
So they're just stealing from their families. Well, those,
Yes. That's exactly what's happening. They got documentaries on this shit. Fuck, I've watched CTV News where they talk about this fucking shit. You know? We're not the first people to mention it. Everybody knows about it. Everybody watching right now has got a phone call probably or an email or something from a fucking East Indian claiming to be someone they're not to rip them off. It's true.
I know. I didn't...
Cocksuckers. Bunch of thieves. Anyway, you got anything?
No.
Cigarette holder to everybody?
We are oot.
We are oot. We are oot to drink some Molson Canadians. What beer is all about. Pretty soon they'll be called Molson Indias. Hey? Molson Indias.